college is because I thought it was the only way to be successful in life after high school.
How long ago since you took your last semester?
Well, I take one online class per semester, so I'm only taking one online class.
All right, so you are trying to complete it then.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish it.
Would your degree in any way help your job right now?
No,
No. So why try to complete it?
because I've already invested so much money and so much time that it wouldn't make sense to not finish it. Finishing it would basically just be an insurance product for me. Basically, it would just ensure that in the event that what I'm doing now doesn't work out or I get fired or something, then I have another another route that I can take.
So if you could go back to yourself when you graduated from high school, would you tell yourself to go to college still, or?
No, I would tell myself not to go to college because college is not the only way to be successful. I would tell myself to, if I did decide to go to college, to go the cheaper route and go to community college first, because it's the exact same thing as going to, 4-year university. And I would tell myself that first explore other options because going to college, get into debt, and I think that growing up, um, our parents and society kind of makes us believe that college is the only route to success. But if I could go back, I mean, I wish I would have known that I didn't have to go to college to be successful.
You mean having an education, like the degree or the research itself?
The degree.
Yeah, more people are probably pursuing degrees now than they did before. I think studies show that you will make more money with a college degree and then more money after that with a master's degree. So it certainly can't hurt.
I came from Venezuela in 2014 because I wanted to get a second degree, this time in English Lit.
What was your first degree in?
I got a Bachelor's in International Studies and a Master's in International Law.
Why'd you go from international law to English literature?
Well, uh, well, that's a hard question. Well, I'm gonna be honest. My baby died in 2013, and I didn't feel like I was in the right place anymore. I didn't feel like I belong at my work or anywhere else, so I needed to find something else, like a new path. And I have always loved studying, and so that's why I decided to come back to school and do something completely different.
So, are you hoping to become a professor with English literature?
Uh, I don't know. I want to write, but to do that, I need to make money because yeah, I gotta earn a living. So yeah, I'm thinking about teaching, but I don't want to do like high school or anything like that. I want to become a faculty because within English, as a general, I like applied linguistics and I like to learn how people use languages. So I plan to continue my studies into like getting a PhD and hopefully become a faculty somewhere.
Or, and since you've had a degree before and gotten a career and also come back for a different career, do you believe college in general prepared you for the path you wanted? Or do you believe it was just a requirement to get the degrees you needed?
Well, first, when I got my first degree, it was pretty much because it was kind of expected from us. And the country I come from, people usually get their college degree. It's just part of like the country's dynamics.
It's just the next step in life.
yeah, and then like if you don't go to college, you're pretty much nothing. Uh, that and like speaking English are the two things you need to do to be able to find a job in my country.
So, do you feel like if you hadn't had that pressure from your society and your family, I'm assuming, to go to college, would you still have gone to college, or would you have tried to go for a different career path?
I will probably have gone to college because I love studying. The only thing that I would have probably studied English from the beginning. I didn't do that back then because in my country teachers are not, they don't get like really good payments, and so like my mom always told me like, oh, what you gonna do with that, you're not gonna earn a living, and so, and like also like to be a writer is just like fantasy, like you're never gonna make it. So yeah, I needed to find something I will, make, I will be making money. But yeah, I think I will still go to college. Right now, I decided to do it because one, I love learning, and I think what you learn in school is not something you learn outside. But I don't think that's the only thing you need to be successful, or that will prepare you to real life.
College is something that, yeah, my family has always been, it's been a natural step after high school. Although my sister was the first one to graduate from college. But it's always been instilled in me that college comes after high school.
So, since you're graduating, do you feel like your diploma is going to get you a job you want or a career step that you want to be in once you graduate?
It's scary. English literature doesn't have like a specific career trajectory other than teaching. Teaching isn't specifically what I'm interested in though. I just hope that the fact that I have a degree is going to help me find a job in some sort of corporate field.
Alright. So, you don't have a specific major or like a specific type of subject you want to be in?
Right, not a career trajectory. I'm hoping after graduation to start working and stumble into something that I'm passionate about.
How's your life in college been like?
I've loved college. I think that education is really fun for me. I like planning my schedule, and it gives you purpose. It gives you something to work towards, which is why graduation is so scary, I think, because you have to find a new goal.
Alright. And do you feel like your college degree is going to help you lead up to that goal in life that you may have had?
Definitely, just because college is a great experience to grow and it has helped prepare me for the real world. I feel like I've just gotten a lot of experience and stuff that I wouldn't have had prior to going to college. So it's definitely preparatory.
And when you first graduated from high school and entered into college, did you have any career paths at that time that you may no longer have?
Oh, I've had 15 different career types. Yeah, I wanted to be a psychologist. I wanted to be a English teacher at the college level for a long time. Social worker, a bunch of different things. But nothing stuck. Nothing specific was like, oh yeah, this is what I'm going to work towards.
So you were always just searching for something that might
Yeah.
fit.
Yeah, for sure.
And as your last semester now, do you feel like you're still searching for that, or?
I am, but I'm getting comfortable with the fact that nobody really knows what they're doing anyway.
Okay.
I realize that you have to just kind of, I don't like the word settle because it's not a negative way, but you settle into something.
Alright. And if you could tell yourself something from when you were in high school about to graduate to, what would that be?
Go to class.
Go to class.
Go to
Okay.
class. Yeah. Take college seriously from the beginning, because I definitely stumbled in the beginning.
Alright.
It was a waste of time.
I feel like a lot of people have that answer. Do you think there's something else about college or just about like life in general that you think you were unprepared for when you graduated and stumbled into like an adulthood?
I think it's growing pains that a lot of people have to deal with, but just the idea that you have to figure it out yourself. You can't rely on other people to do it. High school and everything before high school is so guided.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't do things, people kind of force you to do them. And in college, they don't. You have to figure it out yourself. And it took me too long to understand it, but once I understood it, that's part of that growing thing I was saying, that it has helped me in life.
So, From your perspective, as somebody who never went to college, do you think it's something valuable, something that people don't need? What's your take on it?
I think it is very important because it helps them job wise, and then it just gives them more for their benefit.
I think it's difficult for someone who's 18 or 19 to know what they want to do for the rest of their lives. So that's kind of unusual, I think, to have that set in stone. But what's important about a college education is that it essentially makes you a little more teachable, more humble, because you really learn. College is really about learning what you don't know. People don't usually leave college thinking they know everything. It's quite the opposite. So I think it's good for that reason. It gives you better understanding of how big the world is and how much there is to know.
So if somebody was asking you, like if it was a family member or a friend, would you, if they were debating of even going to college, what would your recommendation be for that?
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
We're going to graduate in 3 weeks.
That's great. So, what are you gonna do with your degree?
Probably frame it and put it on the wall.
You're just looking for a sense of accomplishment, huh?
Just an accomplishment, a goal, a promise to be kept.
Yep. Finally finishing it after all these years, huh?
54 years, yes.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
And is there any lasting words you would like to say
About what?
about life, school, general, just endings?
If life were made of moments, then you'd never know you had one.
You can get good grades and also have a social life. That was one of the things that I was told that you can't have both. It's really hard to both social life and academic life, because you have all those people that would just be in the library on weekends, and are at home studying when other people are going out. And one of the things you'll learn in college is if you want to have that, you can. You just have to maybe not do it as frequently. One night a week go out versus you don't have to go out every Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and then you're exhausted, and then Sunday you do all the homework you have to do. So one of the things you learn is you earn your time to go out. That's one of the things I learned. It's you study hard in the day, you study hard throughout the week, and then that one night you can just have a lot of fun because you did all the work you wanted to do.